Okay. So I've started recording it because of you. So I would send it to the group once we are done. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So let me talk about the margin again. I said the margin is the difference between your equity and your free margin. The margin is the difference between your equity and your free margin, meaning is leaving a part so that the account will not blow. This is where the account will get to, and the broker will close you out of all trade. This is the point that the account will get to, and the broker will close you out of all trades. Why the free margin? I said the free margin is the money left for you to enter other trades. Like now, I went to the market. I have 500 naira. I already bought something of 250. My free margin is that 250, meaning I only have 250 to buy other things. The other 250, I've used it to buy something. I hope you all understand now. So my margin is now me removing 50 naira aside. That this 15 naira is in case if anything happens, I'll fall back on that 15 naira. I hope you all understand now. Why margin level is, I already explained, I said it's better than percentage. When your loss goes up, you get to a particular percentage, probably lower than 100, they start closing you out of your highest loss. Do you understand that scenario? The scenario I just gave now? Do you understand the scenario I just gave now? About the market. Okay. I said you go to the market, you owed $500, 500 naira, you bought something of 250. The free margin is your 250 left to buy other stuff. Why you remove 50 naira aside that, okay, this is my margin level. This is my margin in case anything happens. What's the difference between free margin? It is obvious now. Equity is the difference, your balance minus your profit or balance minus your loss. Free margin is the money left to enter other trades. Free margin is equity minus your margin. Equity minus your margin is your free margin. The money left to enter other trade. Equity is your exact money you have left minus the loss or plus the profit. That's your equity. If you're also in profit, it will be added to your equity, but not your balance. It will only be added to your balance when you decide to close all positions. It will only be added to your balance when you decide to close all positions. The loss will also be removed from your balance when you decided to close all positions. I hope you understand that now. I hope you understand that now. Okay, amazing. Good you do. Good you understand now. The next one is the history. The next one is the history. We have the day, week, month, and custom. This is where you see your history. If you want to check your result on MT4 for the past 7 years, you can easily come here, go to custom, put in the date you want. Everything will be brought out. Everything will be brought out. So that is MT4. That is the history for you. The next one is your settings. You want to add new accounts. This is for iPhone users. For Android users, you see one menu at the corner of your quote. So I didn't talk about these indicators below. The first one is your quote, where you see all currency pair. The next one is your chart. Like I said, the graphical representation of the market. The third one is your trade, where you see what is happening at the moment, your loss, your profit, your balance, and all. The next one is your history, where you see your old results, your new history, your daily, your weekly results. Right, the next one is your settings. So let's come back to quotes. If you're getting value, you are following me, everything I've been saying, please give me value in the chat box. I need to know everybody is following me. I need to know everybody is getting what I am saying. Nobody is lost. Nobody is lost. We are all flowing together. We are flowing together. Amazing. Good. Everybody's following. Great. So back to what I was saying. So sometimes you might want to trade some particular currency pair and you don't have it here. What do? You see this plus at the corner of your screen? Click on this plus. Click on Forex. Once you click on Forex, you see everything. Can you see it? Can you see it? So these are other currency pair. For Android users, all you need to do is tap. Once you tap it, automatically it will be added to your quotes. But for iPhone users, you need to press this plus. Once you click on this plus, automatically it will be added to your quotes and you can come and trade. So in here, we don't just trade currency pair. We trade commodities, we trade indices, we trade metals, we trade platinum, we trade stocks, we trade some amazing stuff here. So once you add it, automatically you find it here. The next thing is, how do we now enter trade? The next thing is, how do we now enter trade? I want to cut everything short so that I can give you assignments, come back again tomorrow to practice again and move to the next stage. So how do we enter trade? How do we enter trade? The first thing you need to do is, what currency pair? You don't just come into the market and say I just want to come and trade. No, you have to like this is what I advise people. You need to have a set rules. When you have a set rules, and the most important part of this business is you having a rule and you are following that rule. Not that you have a rule and you are keeping it in your pocket and you won't follow the rule. No, it's not done. You need to have a rule. So the first rule is, what currency pair am I going for? Okay, fine. I would like to buy GBP USD. The first thing you need to do is search through for GBP USD. Okay, I have seen my GBP USD. The next thing I'll do is I'll check the spread. Okay, this spread is just 1 pip. Like I said, the first currency, the first number is what we check. It shows that the broker is just starting 1 pip as their commission. 1 pip as their commission. So how will it be changed to dollars? How will you know that this is the amount of dollars they will be charging as spread? That is where your lot size came in. I told you that day that there's something we call the risk management level, and it's a very, very important part of this whole business. The lot size, we have 3 different types of lot sizes. We have the 0.01, we have the 0.1, and we have the 1. The 0.01 is called the micro lot. The 0.1 is called the mini lot, while the 1 is called standard lot. So when it comes to the micro lot starts from 0.01 to 0.09. Fam, I hope everybody's writing, because this point can get mixes sometimes. So you just need to put it down to just get it straight. The micro lot starts from 0.01 to 0.09. The mini lot starts from 0.1 to 0.9. Why the standard lot starts from 1 to infinity? So what is the usage of standard lot? As a Forex trader, now can you see that I have $100 in my account? I won't just come and say, broker, use the whole $100 to trade. No. What now tells the broker that this person is willing to stake 1, 2, or 3% of his account is the lot size. And this is where I go about telling people, in no condition should you risk more than 1 to 3% of your account. I hope I'm making sense. In no condition should you risk more than 1 to 3% of your account. It's very, very important. Like, it's so important you do that. You don't want to mix that. The moment you're already risking 10%, then you are wrong. So how do I know the ideal lot size to use? How do I know the ideal lot size to use? This is where I go about telling people that stick to 0.01 per $100 in your account. You have $100, stick to 0.01. You have $200, stick to 0.02. You have $300, stick to 0.03. So if I have $300, what is the right lot size to use? If I have $3 account size, what is the right lot? Everybody, what is the right lot size to use? I have $300 account size. Amazing, 0.03. If I have $500 account size, what is the right lot size to use? Amazing. If I have $700 account size, what is the right lot size to use, guys? If I have $1,000 account size, what is the right lot size to use? $1,000. Amazing, 0.1. I told you we have the micro, the mini, and the standard. So if I have $1,000, then I'm already moving to the mini lot. So if I have 1,500, what is the ideal lot size to use, guys? 1,500, what is the ideal lot size? 0.15, amazing. If I have 2K account size, what is the ideal lot size? If I have 7K, guys, 7K, guys, 7K, you're already mixing, Mr. Pascal. You are mixing it. The moment you are using 7 lot size for 7K account, this shows that you are risking all your accounts. You're risking 100% of your account. It shows you're risking 100% of your account. But when you're using 0.7, it means you're risking, so if you're using 7 lots, you're risking 10%. If you're risking 0.07, that means you're risking just 1% of your account. If I have 20K, what's the right lot size to use? 20K. 20K, guys, 20K. 2, amazing, 2 lots. You can also use 1. That is when you now move to the standard lot size. I hope everybody's getting it. If you don't understand what we are just saying here, if you don't understand what we are saying here, give me a no in the chat box. You don't understand what we are saying here. You don't understand what we are saying here regarding the lot sizes. Give me a no in the chat box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, everybody understands. Amazing, good, we all understand. Yes. So the lot size is very important, and it determines, this is what determines your loss. So when you get broke, saying, I blew my account, first thing you should ask that, what did you do? What lot size did you do to blow your account? Let's take, for example, I have $100 in my account size, and I use 0, and I stick to the right lot size, which is what? I have $100 in my account, and I stick to the right lot size, which is what? For a $100 account size, which is what? What am I to use for a $100 account size, guys? Lot size. 0.01. Amazing. So before I can blow that $100 account, that means the market needs to go 1,000 pips against me before I can blow, because this simply means for 0.01, I am making $0.1 per pip. This 0.01 shows I am making $0.1 per pip. 0.1 means I am making $10 per pip. Why one standard lot means? I am making $10, $100 per pip, and $10 per pip. Class now. Let me come again with that. 0.01 means I'm making $0.1 per pip. 0.1 lot means I'm making $1 per pip. One standard lot simply means I'm making $10 per pip. Sorry, guys, I just need to run something. Just give me a few seconds, please. I'm sorry.
I thought about it what test to do. Maybe I should just put my test. I should just put my test.
Okay, I'm coming, guys. I'm in trip, please.
Oh, no, just for what the participants to add. Pick out all the sales they had.
Okay, so I'm back. I just needed to just quickly share a link with somebody. I actually forgot to share it with them. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry for the for cutting everyone short. I know we are already enjoying the class, so let me just go back to what I was saying. So I was saying per pip, using the 0.01 lot size, per pip you are making $0.1. Using the 0.1 per pip, you are making $1. Using the 10 lots per pip, you are making $10. So now let's take, for example, I'm using 0.01 for my $100 account. Before I can lose out of that $100, it needs to go 1,000 pips against me. Why using 0.1 lot size? It needs to go 100 pips against me. But if I can use 1 lot size on my $100 account, then it needs to go just 10 pips against me, and all my money is gone. But look at me sticking to 1 lot size. It's not possible me being in a particular trade. It's not possible me being in a particular trade and I'm there till 1,000 pips. It's not possible. It's not possible at all. So these are so for 100, that's why I advise stick to 1 to 3% of your account. Let's say now my $100 account, I can still use 0.02. I can open 2 positions with my 0.01 or 3 positions with my 0.01. Why? Because the rule says do not risk more than 1 to 3% of your account. I hope I'm making sense. Please, if I'm making sense, give me a yes in the chat box. You understand what I'm saying? Give me a yes in the chat box. You don't understand? Give me a no in the chat box. Come on, guys. You understand? Give me a yes. You don't understand? Give me a no. Amazing. No, I'm fast. Yes, I need to be fast because of time. Everybody's just coming back from work. I can't be slow. Very important. Let me come again with that then. 3 different types of lot sizes. That's why I said jot down. You can't get everything at once. If you don't write down, then you see that you're losing track of everything. You need to write down, then go back to it for a review. I can't be slow because obviously everybody's just coming back from work. By now, I should be done. It's meant to be a 1-hour class. So we need to be considerate at the same time. So back to what I was saying. I have 3 different types of lot size. 0.01. I said per pip of 0.01, I'm making $0.1. And if I'm also losing, I'm losing that same $0.1. I have 0.1 lots. If I'm making 0.1. If I'm also losing, I'm losing 0.1. I have 1 standard lot. If I'm making $10. If I'm also losing, I'm losing $10. So I was illustrating on a $100 account size. I said why risk management is very important. Let's illustrate on 1,000 then. I have $1,000 account size. The right lot size to use is 0.1. This means I'm risking just 1% of my account. That moment I start using 1 standard lot, it means I'm risking 10% of my account. That means to blow that $1,000 account, the market just needs to go 100 pips against me. 100 pips against me, and my $1,000 is gone. 100 pips against me, and my $1,000 is gone. So you don't want to over leverage when it comes to the market. Use your right lot size. That's why I said do not risk more than 1 to 3% of your account. So as I was explaining about the lot size, I was talking about the spread. That is how the what's it called? The lot size came in. I said we were talking about AUD USD. Let's talk about AUD card, AUD USD. I said the spread is 13, which means that the commission of the broker is just 1 pip. Using the first number, 1 pip. If I'm using the 0.01, if we enter a trade with 0.01, then the broker spread will be $0.1. If I enter that same trade with 0.1 lot size, then I believe everybody's seen what is happening. Let's now enter with 1 standard lot, guys. Let's enter with 1 standard lot. Can you see the difference? 0.01, my spread was 0.1. 0.1, my spread was 1. What's it called? 1 lot size, my spread was 10. I believe everybody can see that. If you saw that, if you saw what just happened, if you now understand the difference between the lot size, give me 1 in the chat box. You understand the difference between the lot size and the spread? Give me 1 in the chat box. You understand the difference between the lot size and the spread now? Give me 1 in the chat box. Come on, guys, give me 1 in the chat box. You understand it now? Give me one in the chat box. Difference between the spread and the lot size. Amazing. So good we do. Good we understand now. So the lot size is just is the everything about the business. Is your emotions, is your patience level, is everything in the market. Because if you use the right lot size, you won't be really bothered. But that moment you start using what you are not meant to use, you start getting bothered, you start getting freaked. You start getting disturbed. So you always need to stick to the right lot size. So the next thing after getting, the first one I said was, what currency pair am I going into? The second thing I said was, what is the spread? After you get to know the spread, all you need to do is click on that particular currency. Click on that particular currency pair. You see trade chart details. Click on trade. Click on trade. When you click on trade, we have two different ways at which we enter trade. Two different ways at which we enter trade. We have the market execution and we also have the pending order. Market execution means I am executing immediately without thinking twice. You brought a phone to me and you said this phone is 250,000. Market execution means I'm buying that phone at 250,000 without telling you that let me pay 200, let me pay 180. I'm executing. So market execution means you are saying that the price the broker is willing to buy or sell to you, you are comfortable at it. Why the second one is called the pending order? The second one is called the pending order. We have 4 different pending order. We have the buy limit, we have the sell limit, we have the buy stop, and we also have the sell stop. These are called the buy limits. This simply means that you have your order pending. Let's say you want to buy that phone at 180. Then you tell the seller that, okay, I don't have 250, but take this 180. When price gets to that point, activate me in for a buy because I'm willing to buy at that point. So pending order simply means you are not okay at which the price the broker is willing to sell. You have your own price at which you want to buy or sell. I believe I'm making sense. I believe I'm making sense. I believe I'm making sense. Okay, I illustrated the market execution and the pending order. I said market execution is when you are okay at the price the broker is willing to sell to you. While pending order means you have your own price at which you want to buy or sell. So when you go in for market execution now, they won't ask you for price. You either buy by market or sell by market. But when you get to buy limit or any of the pending order, they will ask you that, okay, since you are not okay with our own price, what price are you willing to buy? Then you put in your price. And when it gets there, automatically it activates you in for either a buy or a sell. The next thing we'll be talking about is the lot size. I already done the expansion of the lot size. What you want to do is input in the one in the middle. Input the right lot size. Once you input the right lot size, the next thing you want to do is buy or sell. Like I said yesterday, on Saturday, you can't do both at the same time. You can either go for a buy or go for a sell. And remember, when you are buying, this simply means you want your exchange rate to go up. When you are selling, you want your exchange rate to come down back. Let me do that illustration again. I want to go in for a buy. Let's say I want to go in for GBP USD. I want to sell GBP USD. The first thing I'll do is I'll check the spread. The spread is okay for me. I'll click on it. Trade chart details. For Android users, it is new order. I'll click on new order or trade. Market execution pending order. I'll go in for market execution. Put in my right lot size. If I want to go in for market pending order, then I need to have my own particular price I want to enter. Once I do, I'll put it in here. If it's not correct, they won't take it. If it's correct, you click on place. If you are going in for market execution, just click on either buy or sell. And boom, you are in. I said on Friday that you have charge on this trade 24/7. You can close anytime you want. If you want to close, all you need to do is at click, you see close, modify, close by. Once you close, the rest is history. You can close yourself. Nobody's in charge of the trade. You can say, okay, I want to close this. You can say, I want to close part of my lot size. I can decide to close part of my lot size. But note, immediately you enter a particular trade, you can't change lot size again. You can either close part of your lot size. I can say I want to close 5 lots out of my lot size. I will click on it, modify. Sorry, I'll click on it, close. This simply means I want to close part of my lot size. I'll just reduce the lot size. I'll say close 5. Close 5 lots. It means I'll just close with half of the lots and I still have the other one running. I hope we all understand. And if you want to modify means you want to add your limit. We have 2 different types of limits. We have the stop loss and we also have the take profit. So how to calculate the stop loss and take profit is what we will be talking about tomorrow, because I don't want us to just So next class we'll be talking about how to calculate stop loss and take profit. What next to do, how to calculate our stop loss and take profit, and the next thing to do when it comes to buying and selling in the foreign exchange market. If you understand everything we did this evening, come on guys, give me value in the chat box. You understand everything we did this evening, you got value this evening, give me value in the chat box. Give me value. You understood everything we did this evening. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Joseph. You understood everything we did this evening. Give me value in the chat box. Don't worry, I'll drop a recording on the group. You understood everything we did this evening. Come on, guys, give me value in the chat box. You understand? You didn't understand? Read one. Oh, wow. You didn't understand anything. Read one, you didn't understand anything. Okay, so that is why I asked everybody to jot down, because jotting down is really important. Yes, I will. Okay, your service was bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I will drop it. I will drop the recordings. Yes, I will drop the recordings. So tomorrow again, we do a recap and we move from there. So I have a question. What is the difference between PIP and lot size? Okay, so PIP is the fluctuation in price, the movement of price, like price going in from 360 to 365, 365 to 340, 340 to fluctuation of price. While lot size is like something managing your risk, that okay, if this price should go from 350 to 360, you've made this particular price, you've made this particular amount, and this lot size is now depending on your account size. That's like you saying, okay, if dollar should move from 340 to 350, I have made 1 error. I have $100 in the market. I have just $100 in the market, just 1 error. But if I have 1,000, I've made $10. I've made 10 naira. If I have 100,000, I have made 100 naira. So this lot size is just, and if I'm also losing, I'm losing the same amount. So it's that lot size that measures it, that measures your win and also your loss in the market. I hope you understand now. You understand that now. I hope you understand that now. So PIP is just the fluctuation of the market, the going up and coming down of the market. While the lot size is what measures your risk, what measures the amount you make and the amount you lose when it comes to the foreign exchange market. Amazing. I'm great. Everybody got value this night. I'm pumped. I'm happy everybody got value. I'm happy everybody got value. So if you also have any question, you can come to my DM. I'll be willing and happy to answer every of your questions. I'm open to answer questions. I'm open to comments. I'm open to anything. God bless you all, and do have a wonderful, wonderful night and also a good day at work tomorrow. See you all at the same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. at the same time. The link and everything will be sent to the group. Thank you, and much love. Good night, everyone.